Everyone wants to be the alpha male, and many think that they are alpha males. But the truth is, a large proportion of men are actually beta males, some of them without even realizing that they are. What actually constitutes a beta male? And more importantly, what are the characteristic features of a beta male that one can change to become an alpha male? Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr Aziz. I'm a psychology graduate of Cambridge University and also a medical doctor. In this video, I'll be covering the beta male and the 5 core features that tells you that someone is a beta. Number 1, they are loyal. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. Loyalty is the beta's defining trait. In fact, Vox Day describes this vividly. Good lieutenant is given great responsibility by his alpha. Loyally serves the alpha and accompanies him through thick and thin. At times his loyalty is tested. The enemy even tries to tempt him into betraying his alpha by offering him a crown of his own. Everyone wants to be the alpha male, but he resists, he perseveres, and his alpha is triumphant in the end, at which point he publicly credits the beta and tells everyone how he could never have done it without the beta. Betas derive fulfillment, validation, and satisfaction from serving their alpha faithfully. This fills them with purpose. They tend to believe not only in the alpha himself, but also in his mission. Sometimes they share the same ideals, but more often they're drawn to those ideals because they believe in the alpha and will follow him wherever he chooses to lead them, as long as they're recognized and given credit for their loyalty and devotion. Number 2, betas value leadership. Beta males serve as the intermediary between the top dog and the rest of the pack. They take orders from their strong alpha commander and see those orders orchestrated throughout the ranks. But here's the thing about true beta males. True betas have no real desire to usurp their alpha. They actually appreciate and value quality leadership, and when they find it, they tend to remain fiercely loyal to the alpha providing it. Betas flounder when they are not provided with proper leadership. They will struggle to find their sense of purpose within the hierarchy. If a beta does manage to ascend to the commander-in-chief position, they may start out strong, but they'll quickly crumble under the pressure. They'll long for the days when they walked side by side with a powerful alpha leader who made their path clear and their purpose certain. Betas at the top of the hierarchy ultimately struggle to hold it together. Why? Because they are not alphas and they are not well suited to such a role. They value strong leadership and deeply appreciate the men who provide it. Number 3, betas are popular with women. Beta males tend to do well with women. They are powerful, high status and successful, and sometimes tend to be good looking. They may not pull as many beautiful women as the alpha, and they may not have high value women willing to line up around the block to date them like the alpha male has. But nonetheless, beta males have a lot to offer, and women recognize this. They are confident, charming, sure of themselves, and usually the fact that they have a greater purpose may be a huge turn on for women. But ultimately, it's tied directly to their belief in their alpha leader, and this makes them less attractive than the alpha by default. But this also sets them head and shoulders above the deltas and gammas, who do not usually have a much larger purpose than winning with women, getting paid and living a happy life. Number 4, betas are usually friendly and well liked. When beta males are properly aligned with a powerful alpha, they have a strong sense of purpose, drive and clarity. They know what they want, they know what to do, and this makes them truly capable middle management type leaders. It makes them friendly, well liked and effective. In fact, when betas are properly nurtured and validated by their alpha, they can become powerful figureheads for the good of the hierarchy. They are not just well suited to exist at the top of the hierarchy. Number 5, they are confident with their place in the hierarchy. True betas have no desire to overthrow the alpha. They are not closet alphas waiting for the chance to break free. They are not posturing gamma males who get off on the idea of ordering people around. In fact, ordering people around is not what they care about. They only give orders because they desire to see the vision of their alpha brought to fruition and to take part in their share of credit for the accomplishment. Betas are content as the second in command because that is exactly where they want to be. They believe in the alpha and in his mission, and faithfully serving at his side brings them a tremendous amount of satisfaction and fulfillment. Anyway, those are the core features of beta males. Be sure to check out the animated summary on all the male personality types, and more crucially, the animated summary on how you can become an alpha male, or even the more elusive but much sought after by females, the sigma male, which I've linked here for you to watch absolutely free. Anyway, I hope you learned something useful and enjoyed this summary. If you want to keep learning about psychology, medicine, or life hacks, hit the like, subscribe, and notifications button. Any suggestions or comments, feel free to post below. Until next time, stay safe.